24th Judicial District, District Attorney's Office, working in conjunction with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and with the Carroll County Sheriff's Department, we are pleased to announce that we have reopened the unsolved case of Tony Drumwright's murder from 15 years ago today. We are very happy to be doing this. We feel like we've got some viable leads to pursue. And as we speak, Tony's body has been exhumed and is on its way to the TBI crime lab in Memphis, to the TBI office in Memphis, where it will be examined by the brightest minds at TBI, run through the latest DNA testing, and have a full autopsy performed on it in an effort to uncover additional evidence that will allow us to resolve this crime. And with me today is Becky Drumwright, the mother of the victim, as well as representatives from the Carroll County Sheriff's Department, and the folks from the TBI are off in Memphis working today already, and that we've made a lot of progress. We're pursuing leads, and things look very promising to us at this point.
I know you said that this was something when you were running that you had in mind you wanted to do, so kind of describe for me what made you want to reopen this case.
Well, there had been questions raised by the family for some time, and they didn't have answers to those questions. So we wanted to try to find answers to those questions. Whenever you start looking at a cold case, you don't know if you're going to find anything that you can go on or not. And so we came in, I won't say pessimistic, but realistic about whether or not we would be able to find information and leads that we can pursue. But the more we've dug into this case, the more we have found leads that we can pursue and evidence that we believe can still be tested and obtained. And so we are going to try to move the investigation as far forward as we can based on what we have right now. We would also love, of course, to have assistance from the public calling into the TIPS line now that they know that this case is open and active, and we are out actively trying to solve it right now. Hopefully members of the community will come forward and make a phone call to the number I'll give you in a minute with some tips and some advice on additional ways we might proceed.
Pause for a second. Can you repeat that telephone, please? My son Tony Drumwright was murdered 15 years ago. I would like to say to the people that did this, they have not gotten away with it. They've gotten away with it for a long time. They are coming after them. They will be caught. There will be justice for Tony. There's several families that are in the same situation that I'm in. There are several unsolved murders with the assistance of Matt Stowe. Matt Stowe I'm so thankful that he is on this case. I'm so thankful that he is in our district. I'm so thankful for his integrity. The man is going to research this. And I think a great example in the Holly Bobo case, there's only one person that actually did the crime as far as murder. There are 4 people going up for murder charges. It needs to get out there that you can be charged with an accessory. The people who are charged with accessories are just as guilty and can be punished just as much with severe penalties as the people that do the crime. And also, that even after the fact, that's an accessory after the fact. And they will also. There are too many unsolved murders in this district that have not had the attention that they've deserved for so long. And I would like to ask people to please pray for our families. Please pray for Matt Stowe. Please pray for Matt's team. He has put together a team of investigators. He's working diligently on this case. He's doing, in a lot of cases, he's doing everything that he can. And I'm so grateful and thankful that he has become our new DA and that he has the integrity and he is determined, just like I've been for 15 years. You know, he's coming after him. We're going to find out who did that.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You ask whatever you want.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Okay.
I'll
Tell you what it's like not having the case reopened. It's agony. It's hell. It's pure agony. I am so comforted knowing that it's reopened and it's being investigated. I can't explain. It's bittersweet, but there's no way that I can explain how elated I am that somebody finally is listening. Because I've been everywhere. I have been to all over Carroll County. I've been to Memphis. I've been to Nashville. Anybody that would listen to me, I was there talking to them, begging, pleading, cussing, fussing, hell, that somebody came to our home and put a bullet in the back of my son's head and executed him and murdered him. I don't want this to happen to anybody else's child. It's not about me. It's about our children, our grandchildren, our neighbors, our friends, our family, our loved ones. People shouldn't get by with murder. And thank God they're not going to anymore. They're not going to. And especially get the word out there that these accessory people that know about it after the fact, buddy, you can be charged just as much. And you can be charged with murder. And also, I pray every day for Matt Stowe. I pray every day for the Bobos. I pray every day for every investigator, everybody that has anything to do with this crime particularly. But I'd also like to ask for prayers for our family. True healing has not happened, and a lot of lives have been destroyed over this. And a lot of lives have been destroyed over a lot of other murders. And it's just not right. We need to have justice for all.
Sad, but I also want to say that she is absolutely right when she discusses our level of determination in this case. We are not going to stop. We are investigating this as if he was shot yesterday. May no longer be in love. Folks that were scared of someone, that person may have died or been put in prison. A lot of folks that could not talk 15 years ago may be able to talk today and may want to talk today. And we want for them to talk because if folks will come to us with information, we'll follow up on it. And it's going to make any case we prosecute easier. I mean, we can do a case with forensics alone, but it's just going to be easier if we have some folks that will help us along the way. And the community's got a stake in this, so I hope that they will rise to the occasion.
I'm sorry if this has already been asked. I kind of
Sure.
got here a little late, but
No, that's okay.
other than doing this press release, how are you trying to get the word out that this case is being reopened and that you want people to call?
We'll look at doing some other methods as well, including I might take out ads in the paper, for example, if I need to. But the press conference, we hope, will draw attention to the case as well. Also, even if we hadn't had a press conference, when you exhume a 15-year-old body in Carroll County, this place is small enough that everybody who drove by the cemetery today knows there's something going on. You don't see that kind of manpower, you don't see that kind of equipment out there unless stuff's going on. And you certainly don't see that many folks from Memphis, that many PhDs in a cemetery around here usually.
So that's happening today.
That's happening today. He's on his way to Memphis right now. I can tell you that there have been some concerns over the condition of the casket and the remains, given the amount of time that had passed by. The casket has not been opened yet, but from the outside it does appear to be intact and in good condition. So we have every reason to be optimistic that we're going to be able to pull DNA and anything else that we need out of that casket. 731, correct? Now I can tell you the most important part, if you're in the community and you have information that can help bring peace to the Drumwright family, please call the phone number 731-415-7211. That's 731-415-7211. And that phone is manned by individuals at my office starting this afternoon, and we will follow up on any tips that we receive.
Could they be anonymous tips too?
Absolutely, there will be anonymous tips. We prefer, of course, to know who it is if they're comfortable with it, but we'll follow up on any tip that we get from anywhere.
That Matt Stowe has been elected our new district attorney. I've heard nothing but good about him. I have said nothing but good about that man in what dealings I've had with him. He's educated, he has integrity, he is determined to do what's right. And I'm so thankful to God that someone like that is in office to do this. But the determination that he has and the willingness that he has to be one-on-one with me, being the first person that he's doing. There's several, like I said, unsolved murders And he does have a task force he's still pulling together to get information on these unsolved murders. The tip line that he gave you is real similar to what Crime Stoppers used to be, and that just call and leave your information. It can be anonymous, or you can certainly tell who you are talking to them. They're investigating Facebook. We've got so many other avenues to do from now on that we never had in the past. And they're researching things that are posted on Facebook, and several things have come up on that just in a day. So we will find them. We will find who did this. And they will. I mean, he's been gone 15 years. He was 15 years old. But they will find who murdered his son, Tony.